There's not long to go left in this Premier League season. Just 7 games. We'll have 4 from the Premier League today and a trip to Wembley. It's the FA Cup semi-final against West Ham. We're going to sim the first 2 games and then play Leicester, West Ham and Liverpool to round out the episode. So I'm not sure what the league table will look like by the time we come to the end of this episode. We may be... Wow, big 4-1 win against Brighton. That's very pleasing. We may find ourselves in a position where we actually end the season today, or at least the league season. It depends on what the situation is with other games in the league, or the state of the table in the league. 83 rated now at left back, Callum Elder, growing very, very well indeed. Really pleased with his growth this season. He's been absolutely superb. And there was someone else that went up there that that was on that list that it was Conor Gallagher, wasn't it? Yes, Conor Gallagher's up to 83, as you can see there. So, some good growth throughout the side. Ivan Toney actually has a new picture, as you can see there. That was a couple of episodes ago. Dean Garner's up to 82. Barnett 87. Lewis Potter 87. Pinto went to 90 a little while ago. Sterew's up to 85. So, the squad in all key areas is still growing well. We just, as of yet, haven't really shown that on the field. We've had some good offensive displays, but as you can tell from the state of the starting lineup, it is the defence where we are significantly lacking in ability this season. Maine would like to... You want a new contract? You're 60... Focus on your football, young man. Come in asking Bigot for a new contract when you're terrible and haven't played for me. Right. Burnley next. That should be, well, I hope pretty straightforward. Where are they in the league? They're 12th, so actually not that far behind us. 3 places and 10 points. So we're 4 points above Everton now, which is good as we continue to grow the gap on them and on Southampton and the teams below further. So I think a top half finish, or at least an 11th place or more, probably top half considering we have the game in hand finish, is pretty assured. It's a case of, can we get any higher than we are? With 6 games to go, 18 points available. We are 10 points off 5th. It's highly unlikely, but you never know. We're hoping to qualify for Europe this season via the FA Cup. Please get a win here against Burnley. Thank you. So we'll wait and see how things go above us. Wolves just beat Arsenal. West Ham just won as well. They're 2 of the sides directly above us there. We're now still 5 points off West Ham, but considerably further clear of Southampton with a game in hand. So really look confident of a top half finish now on our first season at Premier League level. But with the state of the squad, we should be finishing top half, shouldn't we, really? 5 points off West Ham with 15 points to go. And actually, Chelsea, look, the gap to 5th has shrunk to 7. There's only 2 points between 5th and 8th. So there's still a number of other sides vying for that 5th spot. But can we throw our names into the hat for it? Maybe so. We will go and try and pick up a 3rd straight victory here in today's episode against Leicester City. And then it's a case of, can we, if we can't get ourselves up towards 5th in the league, go and get ourselves to an FA Cup final and maybe just qualify for Europe that way instead. Do drop the video a like if you enjoy, of course. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more content. And, of course, follow the link in the description to the Twitch channel where you can find me streaming Football Manager later on today again as well. Streaming it very regularly at the minute, and we're still trying to get ourselves promoted to the Premier League with Cambridge United. So it's certainly going to be worth your while coming across and watching. So do so. I'm sure you'll enjoy the FM content. A number of FIFA fans that hadn't even encountered Football Manager previously do enjoy the content, so I'm sure you will as well if you haven't yet come across and shown an interest. But for now, I'm going to go and show an interest in getting 3 points against the Foxes. Right, Leicester have Pacheco in goal, Jelik, Coates, Josh Knight, Sam Hughes and Jordan Amavi at left back, Lucas Torreira and James Maddison in the middle, Cengiz Under, Patrick Schick and Leon Bailey out wide. I remember Cengiz Under scored. I think we lost 2-0 to Leicester last time we played them. I seem to remember Cengiz Under having a bit of a tap-in. Well, we played Burnley, who were 12th at the time, and beat them. And Leicester have since moved into 12th. And we're still in 9th. So hopefully it can be 9th coming out on top ahead of 12th for a second time in today's episode. Amavi pinging it long to Patrick Schick. Should keep it in. And despite having a few yards to get it under control, does it with just a few millimetres left before the goal line, or the byline. Jordan Amavi again from left back. Patrick is the central striker in this front three for Leicester, but he's drifted wide. Maddison's pushing forward from a deeper role. Had a very good game against Chelsea for Leicester a couple of days ago. James Maddison scored a tidy goal as well. Leicester saw off the threat of Chelsea, but hopefully we can see off the threat of Leicester in this game. Committed the defender to the challenge there. And still moving forward. Wilkes is arriving. Under control, but not sprint as I receive control, so that the touch is still decent enough. Oh, Charlie Barnett's passing's not decent enough to try and get that into the feet of his strike partner. Conor Gallagher... Oh, sorry, James Maddison. I've absolutely flattened you there. Well, no shots yet in the opening 25 to 30 minutes. Some attacking play from both sides, but neither team can get past the other's defence at the minute. You can see all of the blue shirts stood in front of me here. They're backed off Barnett. Oh, I thought that was another chance for him to score a worldie. Sangare putting the keeper under pressure, and he does flap a bit at it. Charlie Barnett trying to get away from the defender that's with him. Here's Sangare again. Got all the way across if we can, looking for Charlie Barnett again. At half-time, Wolves drawing, Arsenal losing, West Ham losing. I spy an opportunity. Win this game, and we could really throw our names into the hat for that 5th spot if other results continue to go away for the rest of the season. Very, very important then, if those results stay as they are, that we get ourselves a win here. Desperate now, more so than I was prior to kickoff, to get 3 points in this fixture. Time to turn on a bit of style and try and get ourselves a goal to go in front. I thought Pinto was offside. He wasn't. But I can't quite find a teammate in the middle. Bayard could win this header. Leon Bailey beats him to it, but he's knocked it out of play and it's ours. There's a goal somewhere. Wolves have equalised. It's frustrating. No, Wolves have gone 1-0 up even against Tottenham. They were the ones that were drawing, weren't they? That's really, really annoying. Barnett. Oh, lovely ball. Lewis Potter. Is he onside? Doesn't matter. He's shanked it well wide of the target. He was offside, but can you imagine if he wasn't and he'd done that with a chance to win the game and get us up towards the European spots? I'd have been furious with him. It's a let-off for him. It's a let-off for Leicester. But maybe Axel Tuanzebe apparently rumoured to be leaving Manchester United, but we're not bothered about Tuanzebe right now. We're bothered about the 11 players that are on the field for me and the 11 players that are on the field for Leicester. Is it still, because that shot won't have counted because he was offside. I'll apparently have 3 shots. I don't remember having the 3 shots. Leicester yet to create anything though. Hopefully that stays the same for the rest of the game and we can sneak a goal to go in front. Leon Bailey off for Leicester City. And on comes, was that Damari Gray? I'm not sure actually. It is Damari Gray for Leicester. Not quite as technically talented as Leon Bailey, but certainly just as fast. Get that down there to Callum Elder, racing forward. Our second highest defender after Sturyu. I just overrun that a little bit, but Pinto's in. And into the middle goes the ball. Coates brings it down very calmly. Plays it away. Torreira, I don't know if I'm going to make any changes of my own yet. I could bring Dejan Garner on soon. Try and add that extra little bit of... Well, I said that extra little bit of pace to our front line. Everybody in our front line's rapid. Jordan Amavi, can we steal that away? We can. Wilkes will get to that first. Liverpool have scored a second, but who's that against? Against Arsenal. So Arsenal are losing by even more now. Keane Lewis Potter's making that run. Come on, I need a winner here. We really need a winner here. Sangare's there. Oh, but I can't find him. Torreira in the way. Still desperately trying to find the chance to win the game here, as at least 1 or 2 other results are going our way in terms of pushing up the league table, or closing the gap at the very least. Wolves winning is slightly frustrating. If Tottenham could pull a goal out of the bag, that would be great. Bayer driving inside, drilling it across. Keane Lewis Potter was waiting for it, but it won't find him. 15 to go. Still waiting for that first goal. Going attacking in the last 10 minutes. Gallagher's off. Pinto's dropped a little deeper, but pushed forward so that he's still registered as a cam, not a centre mid. Dejan Garner is on as well on this right-hand side. We are going attacking. I could actually move perhaps Sangare a little bit more central to add a little bit more security in front of the back line. I was going to change him to a centre mid, so I can't do that. We'll leave him as a CDM. Right. 10 minutes to go. We know what we have to do. Lewis Potter might help us do it immediately. Barnett. Pinto. Pinto, central. Diangana! Instant impact from the bench. Grady gives us the goal. Hull 1, Leicester 0. Grady Diangana continues to impress as an impact substitute. When I start him, he doesn't really do that. But when he comes on as a sub, he's always involved. Right place, right time, just getting it over the line. We've managed to get the goal we were desperate for. With 7 minutes to go, we lead 1-0. Up we go, Bayard. Good header. Charlie Barnett. I almost don't need to attack now. I'm not sure what our goal difference is compared to everybody else, but with our points being so far behind, I'm quite happy just with the win. Ugh, that was a terrible pass from Diangana. That really wasn't very good at all. And now, actually, we might find ourselves in trouble. Soa, Kamal Soa in behind, and that isn't going to reach the man that it was aimed towards. And we will see this game out. Bayard down the line, and the referee should blow his whistle sooner rather than later. As we go forward here, is there still time maybe to create one more chance? No, there is the whistle. It doesn't matter. We've got the win. We've got the win. Now, were Tottenham able to equalise against Wolves? Did Arsenal continue to lose? Did West Ham continue to trail against Manchester City? Leicester didn't create a single thing in that game. City beat West Ham. Arsenal lost. And I didn't glance at the bottom. I think Wolves drew with Tottenham. Did Tottenham equalise at the end of that game? I think they might well have done. Let's have a quick scroll up. They did! We're on 55. Chelsea are on 60. Wolves 59. Arsenal 58. West Ham 57. The gap is 5 points with 12 to play for. Can we pull off the impossible? I don't know. On the off chance that we can't, we need to go and win this FA Cup semi-final now against West Ham to stand a chance of qualifying for Europe that way instead. North London derby in the other semi-final. Bet that's going to be a hell of a tie. Arsenal versus Tottenham. The player to watch for them is apparently a young midfielder called Chair. They're just above us in the league, aren't they, West Ham? So they are a very capable side. Looks like he's a bit of a unit as well. Is that Masuaku alongside him on the left-hand side? I'm not sure. I still haven't taken my guy's moustache off, have I? I'm not sure what sort of team West Ham are putting out here. Rather than just sit and waffle and wait, I might as well just quickly show you it here. They're playing a 5-4-1. Chiatarella in goal. Kufal, Bornau, Carmo, McGovern, Masuaku, Chair on the right, Sanchez, Kakare, Fornals, and Vinyas up top. We recently played West Ham with a 5-4-1, and I can't for the life of me remember what the result was. Regardless of what that result was, when it comes to cup semi-finals, form never really plays a part, does it? Or it certainly is less of a factor. It's all about how the players cope with the emotions on the day and how well they've set up tactically on the day. But they're going to be presumably quite negative with the 5 at the back and the 4 in midfield. 2 banks of a lot of bodies to try and stop us from attacking with our very offensive front group and high scoring front group. But fingers crossed we can be just as solid defensively as them. And to be fair, a couple of defenders did get a little way forward there. We'll work that out wide here to Pinto. And we can get some players forward of our own. Bayard into Wilkes. Stop, drop, turn, not find Charlie Barnett. That's frustrating. 10 minutes in, it's 0-0 at Wembley. But we want to come back again, please. Maxence Kakare into Vinyas. And the corner, but stay with great interceptions to cut it out. Sangare will look out wide there for Lewis Potter. And he'll turn and go at the defender, as he always does. Very positive player, Keane Lewis Potter, and I love that about him. Gallagher, can we find the right pass? We found a pass. Go on, Keane. Get in behind. Volley that home. It had to be Keane Lewis Potter. Hull 1, West Ham 0. A goal at Wembley for KLP. A goal at Wembley for Hull City. Let's go. Gallagher forward to Wilkes. Just lay that back to Gallagher and let Malik Wilkes get slightly further forward. Look at Sangare go in walkabouts all the way up top. Rather, we didn't do that too often. We do have a 1-0 lead to defend. Not that we're chasing the game. Here is Chair. But, to be fair, he's done well against Elder there. I don't know what sort of regen he's going to be. Is he going to be a guy that's quick, whose pace has grown a lot, or is he going to be that guy that has the really strong physicals with regards to strength and jumping, etc., and is going to be an aerial threat? To be fair, at right mid, he should probably be the man getting the ball into the box from out wide, although he might well do that here. Could do it well too. Has done, but Burke's in the way. Could also be a threat if the ball comes in from the other side, at the back post with a header perhaps. Pablo Fornals with the delivery. Reece Burke will head that back out for another West Ham corner. Pablo Fornals again from the far side in front of the West Ham fans. Will be attacking them in the second half. Pinto brings that down nicely. Just needs to turn away from Sanchez but can't do it. Fornals running down a bit of a blind alley there, but it's found a little bit of space. Trying not to foul him with Callum Elder. Back to Kufal. Can't get it away from him. Fornals has the option of chair there. Sangare trying to marshal the man here. Got some strong, tall, physical players of our own. And Sangare's done well. We'll go back to the keeper. Just play it calm. Just play it short. Just play it composed. Play the way you're facing sometimes, just to ensure you can stay on top of possession and in control of the game. And so far, the man born in Hull, young 19-year-old in real life, is probably 23, maybe even 24 by this point in this save. I see him at the back post again. We'll look for him. Oh, Sciattarella needed to do that because Keane Lewis-Potter was going to bag a second. Still 1-0 as we approach half-time. Bayer into Wilkes. Back across to Sangare and out to Lewis-Potter. And into Charlie Barnett and around the corner to Wilkes and through the gap to Pinto. Oh, I've overrun it. I tried to lift it over Sciattarella. I couldn't do so. He's too quick for his own good there. Pinto, he just closed the gap down on the keeper so much we could have sealed the game there and then. I hope we don't live to regret that chance. Leonardo Pinto, the man that the camera goes to first. West Ham, a lot of ball, but no chances created yet. We're in the driving seat. 45 minutes to go. Big switch out to Masuaku from one side to the other. The left back pushing forward. Turning inside, Bayard trying to do his best. Might not be the most talented of defenders, Bayard, but he's certainly played well this year. And is that... I thought for a moment that was in the box. I really, genuinely thought that was in the box. Pablo Fornals with the free kick just before the hour mark in front of the travelling Hull fans. They've laid it off short. And Keane Lewis-Potter doing the defensive work to get the ball away. Slightly fortunate with the skill move there, trying to beat the man, and it fell free to a teammate. But he's had a big impact on this game, Keane Lewis-Potter. He's had a big impact on this save, Keane Lewis-Potter. I'd love it if, A, his goal gets us to the FA Cup final, and B, if we win that FA Cup final, if he could score the goal that does it, that would be absolutely superb. Although, having Arsenal and Tottenham as potential opponents in the final, I know which one I'd prefer to play against. We've lost to Tottenham by 2-0 twice this season. We've beaten Arsenal at least once this year. So I definitely want to play the red half of North London, but we have to beat off the attentions of Claret and Blue from East London first. And so far we're doing that, but we're certainly under growing pressure now as we head deeper into this fixture. Kufal takes the ball away from the danger area, so I'm quite happy for him to do that. That's a nice sharp turn though. Elder doing enough, and away please Burke. I tried to clear that down the field, but he's headed it behind for a corner, and still the pressure builds from West Ham. Fornals delivers. Away by Bayer. We're doing enough. I'm going to go slightly more defensive, I think, on this occasion. Bring Greg Doherty on for Sam Gallagher, or Conor Gallagher either. I don't know why I called him Sam Gallagher. And I'm going to bring DeAndre Yedlin on for Bayer as well. A little bit more pace there on the right-hand side. Tempted to make another defensive change as well, but I think I'll leave it for now. Still 1-0 up, 20 to go. Turns inside, finds Pablo Fornals. He's gone again, Vinyas. Fornals tackled though. Counter-attack, Doherty in possession. Pinto, Alec Wilkes, Sangare. Getting wildly optimistic with the way that he keeps busting forward, Sangare. I'm not too sure I like the way that he's getting this attacking flair. Barnett, get it on his left. Oh, I did, but I couldn't find the space for the shot. Wilkes, Sangare's forward again. Doherty, Barnett, Doherty. Greg Doherty off the bench. Just letting him fly, trying to force something. We can't quite do it yet. Barnett, is backed off. Ah, Carmo in the way. West Ham holding on by the skin of their teeth. Kakare to chair. who's central now. They've changed their formation, West Ham. They've gone from a 5-4-1 to a 5-3-2 with 3 very central centre mids. Barnett, I tried to play that in behind Sanchez and it hasn't worked, but we're in stoppage time now. Kufal back to Chair. And he's in, Kufal, and that would be a glorious assist. No! At the near post! With seconds to go! Unbelievable! The ball into Kufal, the assist, the accuracy of the cross, and then the finish. Oh, unbelievable from West Ham. Can you believe that? Oh, the tiniest of gaps to get the ball there, and he's done amazingly well, Alexis. Alexis Canelo gives West Ham the equaliser with the last kick of the second half. An extra 30 we will have to play. Unreal. Yedlin with a throw. Pinto into Doherty. I may change to try and hold on to the lead, bringing on players like Greg Doherty and DeAndre Yedlin. I didn't envisage that we'd have to get that lead back again. I've got runners all around me, but I don't know which one to try and play in. Barnett, some space, left foot. Oh, he's hit the post, but it's not gone in. Hell of a strike from young Charlie Barnett. Yedlin wins that header. Wilkes on his left foot. He'll strike too, but that's not going to go even on target. I can't believe that they've scored in the 92nd minute to take it to extra time. I was all ready and waiting with my, for the first time since 2014, to put the Demons to rest. Hull City getting through to their first FA Cup final in, well, probably 10 years actually by the time we're in this season in real life. Yes! And it had to be Keane Lewis Potter again! Hull 2! West Ham 1! To put to rest the Demons from 2014! Hull were 2-0 up in that FA Cup final after 8 minutes and lost in extra time to Arsenal. It might even be Arsenal that we play again, if we can get there. Don't let them equalise again, Cheese. Sangare tackles the West Ham man. Lewis Potter into Wilkes. Oh, I didn't see the number 5 there. I thought Keane Lewis Potter had the space to run into there to maybe get him in for a hat-trick. Barnett will poke that through. Wilkes could finish it here, and does! Hull 3, West Ham United 1. We do have the 2-goal advantage we needed to see the game through. We will be returning back to Wembley Stadium for an FA Cup final in a one-off special in the suit for the first time in this save. Let's go! Hull 3, West Ham 1. FA Cup final redemption is a potential for Hull City. Decent delivery away by Sturyu. Pinto can't get there. George Long. It's a shame you can't do that. You know when keepers get it in and then they just kind of throw themselves on the floor and lunge forward and just waste an extra few seconds. Maybe that's an animation they should add in for goalkeepers in the latter stages of games. It would be hella frustrating as a user for the AI to do that against you. But it would be realistic, and I'd love to see something like that added in, just to add a little bit more realism to the gameplay. Here's Alexis, the man that is the reason we're playing in this extra time period, but he can't find a teammate. And there's the whistle. That means we'll be back again, London. We'll be back again, Wembley Stadium. We didn't see you in a playoff on the rise up through the leagues. I don't think, anyway. Did we? Did we come up via the playoffs? I don't think so. Oh, God, I can't remember. No, I genuinely can't remember. Huh. It will be Arsenal as well. It is going to be Arsenal that we're going to be playing. I wanted to avoid Spurs. We have done. It will be not only redemption for the 2014, or potential redemption for the 2014 FA Cup final for Hull City. It will be potential revenge for Hull City from the 2014 FA Cup final as we will play Arsenal again. Right, time to head in then to the game against Liverpool. Wolves have played 35... Chelsea have won. Chelsea have played 35 and are on 63 now. But Wolves have played 35 and lost. 2 Chelsea. Wolves lose to Chelsea. The opportunity for 6th is there. The opportunity for 5th, I'm really not so sure. Can we pull off the impossible? Well, Liverpool, Manchester United, Southampton and Crystal Palace stand in our way. It'll be Liverpool next to round out today, and then we'll have a season finale tomorrow. Liverpool trying to go full camouflage today in their teal kit in murky, rainy conditions. Backline is, as you might expect, with Taletka in there. Naby Keita into the midfield for them. And Diogo Jota starts on the left with Mane on the bench. New signing Alexander Isak is also on the bench, as well as Thiago and Luis Felipe. The centre-back, of course, formerly of Lazio. Young Brazilian player that we've signed on Football Manager before. And turns out to be an absolute fucking worldie at centre-back. Hopefully, nobody for Liverpool has an absolute worldie of a performance here. Other results leading up to this game have kind of half gone our way as well. So we genuinely might, if we can beat Liverpool and then see off Manchester United at the beginning of tomorrow's episode as well, we might genuinely be in with a chance of pulling off the impossible. That's a lovely ball through to Charlie Barnett. Unfortunately, I can't get past Virgil van Dijk. Easier said than done to get past the big Dutchman, isn't it? 7 minutes in. That's gone out. Terrible pass. It's 0-0. Stay to Keane Lewis Potter. Elder's actually gone on a good overlap there, and Wilkes could use him here. And in behind Callum Elder, and with men in the middle to perhaps try and pull this back to Big Verge in the way again. That's a decent delivery. Wilkes couldn't get underneath it. Saul wins the header. Get that across there. It's Burke though. He's not going to score from there, is he? Lewis Potter's shown Fabinho a clean set of heels, but unfortunately Naby Keita stood firm to get the tackle in. Liverpool defending well so far. They've not attacked well so far, but they will at some point. It just is a guarantee, isn't it? And here they come down the left-hand side with Diogo Jota now. Is this the moment where Liverpool have their first chance and potentially take the lead? Stowe with a header away. Bayard does just enough to beat Diogo Jota to it. It's pretty crucial that we get wins in all 3 of the remaining games tomorrow. I don't know as it's an absolute must that we have to win this one. But, obviously, it would make tomorrow very interesting indeed if we were able to win this one and close the gap on those above us. It would be one of the craziest final end-of-season runs and changes to circumstances that we've seen. And Malik Wilkes has given us a 1-0 lead to set up what could be a stunning season finale tomorrow. Excited! Speaking of season finales, this could be what I hope to be a stunning season finale on Football Manager tonight as well. I'll be live probably as you see this with the season finale in the Championship with Cambridge, where we are a few games away from sealing either promotion or a playoff chance of promotion to the Premier League with Cambridge United. So make sure you follow the link in the description to the Twitch and follow me. But for now, I'm happy enough to be 1-0 up against Liverpool here. Trent into Naby Keita, Fabinho, Keita, Fabinho. Here's Saul to Firmino. Diogo Jota even. I was going to say and Pinto, but Pinto's my player. I just switched to him and saw the name pop up in the bottom corner. We've got them on the counter here. Liverpool's tactics didn't work against us last time we played them. That super high press just failed miserably. And it may be costing them goals again here. Trying to squeeze that through to Charlie Barnett. Couldn't. Conor Gallagher's got some space around the corner. Here is Leonardo Pinto. The angle is tight, but not tight enough to deny Leonardo a goal to give us a 2-0 lead against Liverpool. That's a great finish. Again, tucked inside a little bit narrower with the formation, of course, and with the cut inside command. Leonardo Pinto involved in the play. Nice assist for Conor Gallagher. And smack! Right into the far top corner. Tomorrow is going to be really fucking interesting. Diogo Jota. Starting the second half on the front foot here. Jota's had a lot of the play for them on the left-hand side, but that's that Liverpool high press again. It's going to cost them. Really need to look at Liverpool's tactics, don't they? And some of the bigger teams' tactics, because sometimes they're just set up wrong. Not really much you could do as a user about that. I think it's something I'm going to have to raise with EA, and I will do, by the direct channels. But we have ourselves a 3-0 lead against Liverpool because They don't know how to defend. Saul over the top. Oh, unorthodox first touch control by Pinto. Look at that press, man. It's stupid. They shouldn't press like that. It's pressed for the sake of pressing, not because they actually have a chance of doing anything with regards getting the ball back off me. And they just open to the counter-attack every single time. They press, but with no actual intelligence. They just run forward. There's no actual acknowledgement of where the ball is or where they should press. They just run forward. It's pointless. Absolutely pointless. Great finish by Keane Lewis Potter to give us a 4th at home against Liverpool. It is turning into something of a rout, Derek Ray, but it's a rout that we needed to open up what could be a phenomenal finale tomorrow. So, I guess I'm almost pleased that Liverpool are perhaps coded wrong tactically. It certainly offered us what we needed from this fixture. Robertson lifting the ball over, looking for Salah. Apparently Liverpool have got a Champions League semi-final coming up against PSG on the horizon. They certainly won't be going into it in the highest of spirits, will they? After getting an absolute trouncing off a mid-table side in the Premier League. Naby Keita across to Fabinho. Sangare couldn't quite get there to win it off him. And Firmino was offside. They just haven't gotten going in this one, Liverpool, offensively. And you've seen how terrible they've been at the back. Just not meant to be for them in this one. I don't know what the situation is at the top of the table, actually. I'll have a look, not only at our position in the league table at the end of this video, but at the situation at the very top and at the bottom as well, as we look to see how things might finish. Oh, good save. At every point in the league table. There could be plenty to play for at the top, just as there's plenty to play for us in the middle. And there might well be plenty to play for at the bottom of the table too. Bayard's actually getting forward here from right back. And Conor Gallagher's the obvious just ball to slot in there. And can he get the shot away? Oh, he can. Devastatingly hit, but unfortunately off the underside of the bar and back out. Very nearly 5 against Liverpool, but not. Oh, challenge. Wow. Callum Elder, that was outrageous. And again, the press failing. We'll drill it. We'll volley it. It's 5. What a goal. What a turnaround in possession with the tackle from Elder. What a cross. What a finish. 5. That's the end of the game. A 5-star performance from Hull City against Liverpool. There's not much I can do, like, when the AI play like that. I just have to take advantage of it. Because why wouldn't you? Arsenal have Burnley. Please, Burnley, do us a favour. I'm not sure what the table looks like. We are up to 8th and above Arsenal. And 4 points off Wolves, who've played a game more. We're 8 points off Chelsea with 9 points to play for. So 5th is probably out of reach of us now. But 6th is right there. We've Manchester United to start the episode tomorrow. And then Southampton and Crystal Palace. We've Arsenal in the FA Cup. And unfortunately, Arsenal are 9th. So I was going to say, if we lose the FA Cup final, because if the side that were in the FA Cup final with us were in the top 4, or even top 5, we would get the European spot for finishing in 6th. But Arsenal are below us and aren't going to finish 5th or 6th. Or sorry, aren't going to finish 5th. Because we're probably not going to finish 5th. So tomorrow we could potentially... Actually, I don't know what happened in the Carabao Cup final. There might still be the opportunity to play in Europe for finishing 6th in the league. But we certainly know that we have the opportunity to play in Europe next year if we win the FA Cup. I was going to show you things at the top and bottom of the table as well, wasn't I? So Liverpool are top of the table. It was only their 5th defeat of the league season. They'd conceded 25 goals in 34 games. Now they've conceded 30. Their goal difference is second best to Spurs. So if Tottenham can turn the results around, in fact, they look at the bottom right-hand side. I might be in the way. Let me bring up my OBS. Ready? Oh, Liverpool versus Tottenham is the next tie. That should decide the title at the beginning of tomorrow's episode. The Top 4 is, well, actually Chelsea could still get themselves in above Manchester City, but Man United are still sat there in no man's land in 3rd. We've got a lot to play for, and at the bottom, Leeds are down. Fulham can save themselves. Brighton can really do themselves the world of good if they can pick up a win in their game in hand, or it looks like it's against Arsenal, as you could, or again, it's bottom right. I might very much be in the way of that one as well. Brighton at home against Arsenal. And Bournemouth have got Burnley away, so that's a game that they could win, and certainly would save themselves if they do win that. Brighton would leave themselves needing a point, basically, from the final 2 games. Brighton need 4 points, really, from the last 3 games to guarantee survival. Crystal Palace and Fulham trying to survive. Leeds United will be a championship team next season, but will we be playing in Europe next season? I really don't know. Will Cambridge be a championship team next season in FM? I really don't know, because we might get promoted to this league with them on stream later this afternoon. Follow me on the link down below. It'd be great to see you over on Twitch. Do drop this video a like if you've enjoyed, of course, as well. Make sure you subscribe to the channel with a notification bell ticked. And for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you for a really intriguing season finale tomorrow. There's always something to play for. It's mad how it works out like that. I'll see you later.